What if there is one small detail about fasting that most people never talk about? Most advice sounds the same. Drink water only. Ignore hunger. Push through discomfort. Wait until your eating window opens. That approach works for some people. For many others, it feels like a constant fight. But what if fasting did not have to feel like a punishment? What if one simple ingredient already in your kitchen could make fasting smoother while still furthering the main benefits? That ingredient is olive oil. Today, you will learn how olive oil fits into fasting, when it is beneficial, when it is not, and how to use it without sabotaging your goals. Let's start with the biggest concern people have. Does olive oil break a fast? Technically, yes. Olive oil contains calories. If you are doing a strict water-only fast for religious reasons, or for specific gut rest goals, like activating the migrating motor complex, then water only is the correct choice. No debate there. But most people fast for fat loss, insulin control, and metabolic health. That is where things get more interesting. In the body, calories alone do not decide everything. Hormones do. The main hormone that ends a fast in a metabolic sense is insulin. Insulin tells your body to stop burning fat and start storing energy. Carbohydrates raise insulin quickly. Protein also raises insulin. Pure fat has very little effect on insulin. Olive oil is almost entirely fat. That means when you consume it, insulin stays low, fat burning continues, and your body remains in a state similar to fasting. So yes, olive oil technically breaks a fast, but hormonally, it behaves very differently from carbs or protein. Some people use olive oil as a tool to stay in a low insulin, fat-burning state while making fasting easier to maintain. This is not about cheating. It is about understanding signals inside your body. Think of it as a fat-supported fasting approach. Now let's move into the deeper benefits. First benefit, supporting cellular cleanup. One of the biggest reasons people fast is autophagy. Autophagy means self-eating. It sounds strange, but it is essential. Your cells break down old damaged parts and recycle them. This keeps cells healthier and more efficient. Fasting is the strongest natural trigger for autophagy. This is where extra virgin olive oil becomes interesting. High-quality olive oil contains polyphenols. These are plant compounds with powerful biological effects. One key polyphenol is oleuropein. Early research shows that oleuropein can support a cellular energy sensor called AMPK. AMPK turns on when energy is low. It tells the body to burn fat, conserve energy, and activate repair processes like autophagy. Fasting activates AMPK. Olive oil does not replace fasting, but when consumed during your eating window, it provides compounds that support the same pathways. You fast to turn on cleanup. You eat olive oil to support the system that handles the cleanup. Second benefit, making hunger manageable. Hunger is not a failure of discipline. It is biology. When people quit fasting, hunger is usually the reason. Olive oil helps here in a practical way. The fats in olive oil increase satiety. You feel satisfied longer. But there is something more specific happening. When you consume fat, your small intestine releases a compound called oleoethanolamide, or OEA. OEA sends a signal to your brain that says fuel is available. This signal reduces appetite and quiets cravings. That constant background noise about food gets lower. Using olive oil with your last meal before a fast can make the transition into fasting much smoother. You are not battling hunger every hour. You feel calmer, more focused, more in control. That is how consistency is built. Quick pause here. If this breakdown is helping you see fasting more clearly, like the video, and share it with someone who struggles with hunger while fasting. And if you want more simple, practical health content like this, subscribe to the channel now. Now let's continue. Third benefit, supporting inflammation control. Fasting creates stress in the body. This is not a bad thing. This type of stress forces your body to adapt and improve. It is called hormesis. During this process, the body also has to manage inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil contains a unique compound called oleoelcanthal. This compound causes the peppery sensation you feel at the back of your throat when you taste high-quality olive oil. Oleoelcanthal works by reducing the activity of enzymes that drive inflammation. Scientists notice that its mechanism is similar to ibuprofen, though much weaker. It is not medication. It does not replace treatment, but it shows how food can support inflammation control naturally. Chronic inflammation is linked to many modern health problems. Fasting helps lower inflammation by triggering cleanup. Olive oil supports that process by calming inflammatory signals. Used together, they form a strong combination, supporting brain health and mental clarity. Many people notice mental sharpness during fasting. This often appears once the brain shifts from glucose to ketones for fuel. The brain uses a lot of energy. It also contains a large amount of fat. Healthy fats support brain function. Olive oil provides clean fatty acids that the liver can convert into ketones. This helps maintain steady brain energy and reduces mental fog. Beyond fuel, olive oil contains antioxidants that protect brain cells. Oleoalcanthal has been studied for its ability to interfere with the buildup of proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Other compounds like hydroxytyrosol can cross the blood-brain barrier. This allows them to directly protect neurons from oxidative stress. When you include olive oil in your diet, you are not just supporting your body, you are supporting long-term brain health. Fifth benefit, supporting fat-burning adaptation. One major goal of fasting is becoming fat adapted. This means your body becomes efficient at using stored fat for energy. Fasting trains this system. Eating healthy fats reinforces it. When you regularly consume olive oil during your eating window, your body receives a clear message. Fat is a primary fuel source. Olive oil supports mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are the energy producers inside your cells. Better mitochondrial efficiency means better fat burning. Olive oil polyphenols also improve insulin sensitivity. This means your body needs less insulin after meals. Lower insulin makes it easier to return to fat burning once the fast begins. Research from the University of Minnesota showed that the health signals from olive oil fats are especially effective when the body is in an energy deficit. Energy deficit happens during fasting and exercise. Your fast helps unlock the benefits in olive oil. The olive oil supports your fast in return. Now let's talk about practical use. First rule, quality matters. Refined or light olive oil will not give these benefits. You need extra virgin olive oil. Look for early harvest, high polyphenol, recent harvest date. Bitterness and a peppery throat sensation are good signs. Those sensations mean active compounds are present. Second rule, timing matters. The best time to use olive oil is during your eating window. A tablespoon with your last meal before fasting works well. It increases satiety, supports metabolism, supplies protective compounds. Some people use a small amount during the fast to manage extreme hunger. Understand the trade-off. This breaks a strict fast. If your goal is maximum autophagy and gut rest, keep olive oil with meals only. Now let's bring everything together. Strategic use of extra virgin olive oil can support cellular cleanup by providing compounds that reinforce repair pathways. It reduces hunger by activating strong satiety signals. It supports inflammation control through oleoalcanthal. It protects brain health by supplying clean fuel and antioxidants. It improves fat burning by enhancing metabolic health and insulin sensitivity. Fasting is not only about restriction. It is about how you nourish your body when you eat. Olive oil is one of the simplest tools you can use to enhance the benefits of fasting. But before your next fast, plan ahead. Use olive oil intentionally. If you want more clear, science-based strategies to improve your health, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Our next video breaks down common fasting mistakes that quietly slow results. Watch that next.